Hey guys, welcome to Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo. Today we're going to be driving a Renault 5 Turbo through Wales. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of review of the game. What you're going to see is the first 4 stages today, and then I'm going to do the next 4 tomorrow. So let's jump right into it. So here we go, loading it up, getting ready, and there is that beautiful 1981 Renault 5 Turbo in that classic Renault livery. We're going to jump right in here to quick mode, single rally. No, we don't want that. We'll get a new one. Yep, there we go. And here we go. So all my options are set up for as realistic as possible. Of course, except the driving line, but we'll gloss over that. It's full damage, everything, because why not? So here we are at Hafren, and I'm probably botching that pronunciation, but you know what, I'm not Welsh, so just forget about that. Alright, so here we are at Hafren, and the one thing I do like about this game is the scenery. It's very good. A lot of people got all over this game. Oh yeah, as you can see, Squad Rally Sports, so shout out to the squad. Hopefully we can get them on here soon. Alright, so here we go. And I'm going to do a couple different camera modes there just to give you guys a little change up, and away we go. Alright, so this car is a little hard to handle, mostly because not only is it rear-wheel drive, but yes, you can see that engine is in the back. So here we go, hard on the brakes into that first corner, and put on that power and that beautiful turbo. So, alright, we'll straight through here. Also, you know, the one other thing I don't like about this is you can't change the weather settings, so it just always rains here at Wales. I guess Wales is like the Seattle of England or Britain, or yeah, United Kingdom. That's it. So here we go, hard on the brakes again, and fighting around with it. Like I said, this car is not a beginner's car. It is so hard to control there, and oh, I bend it. Yep, we'll edit that out, no problem. And away we go, just like I planned it.
Left 2 and right 2 minus.
So this Renault 5, it has 210 horsepower. In the Group 4 class, it's a little bit lower than the others. Of course, you know, you've got the Abarth 131, the Peugeot 504, and obviously the Lancia Stratos. And we're actually on top for the first stage, alright. Give you guys a little cockpit view here. Hard on the brakes into that right-hander. And through here, very technical through here. And the other thing about this car is the suspension is not very reliable. It's great when you first start out, but then once you know, do stuff like that, it just completely falls apart and the car basically becomes unreliable. It's just so hard. And we're doing actually pretty well. All the other rallies I've done with this, I've come in like 6th to 10th place. But this is surprising. I didn't think it would do this well against the big powerhouses like the Abarth, the Peugeot, and the Lancia. But we are nice little straightaway here.
Left 4, very, very long.
Going on the power. And soft on the brakes. There we go. Little. Oh, yeah, it's just so hard to drive this car. It is. Handles all over the place. So, you know, this was before the 4-wheel drive, obviously. This is one of my favorite groups, and we're still out in front. Holy shit. We are still out in front. I cannot believe this.
Left 4 and right 6, 40.
I swear to you, I have not been winning rallies like that. So. At least not with this car. So, here we go. Little technical section through here.
And right 5, 50.
And most of you might be asking, why is number 44? Obviously, my favorite race driver, Lewis Hamilton. So I had to. It used to be Jeff Gordon, then he retired. So,
Right 6,
but we'll
and right
gloss over
3
the
plus.
fact that I used to watch NASCAR. So shh, don't tell anybody. All Formula One and IndyCar now, and oh
6 plus, and right
god,
6
yep,
over bump.
okay, maybe that is why the suspension sucks, is because of my.
Right 4 into left 6 into right 3
but
plus
you know,
50.
whatever. It just blame it on the car. you
Right
know.
5, tighten long, 60.
So here we go. Also, you know, the license plate, skirt,
Caution,
skirt.
left 2,
you know,
70.
had to keep up with the times. So, plus it won't let me put anything like racy. So.
Right 6, over crest, 90. Right 4,
Oh, yeah,
tighten,
get on
and
the
right
power
5,
through
tighten
here.
3 into left 2, 100.
Brakes. So I know this game is also a little terrible with the car sounds. It is. Compared to Dirt Rally and
Left 6,
WRC,
tightens long,
this
60.
does not even compare with the sounds. But I do like the handling performance.
Left
Through the
5
third
minus,
sector,
over bump
we are
into right
already,
6, 80.
we're still in first. I'm in shock. So
Right 5 minus, 70.
maybe I should just start streaming all my videos and I'll just win them all. Hopefully,
Right 5 plus,
that's how it
and
works.
crest into left 4.
So nice little. As I was saying, this game does not compare
Right
with
6
the sounds, but
and
the
over bump
handling.
into right 5. Right 4
As
into left
for
3,
everything
40.
else, it's pretty much spot on to any other rally game. But you
Left
know,
3
of
long,
course, the
tightens into hairpin
graphics
right.
could be a little better, but it's milestones, so they're working on it. They're working on it. And
Right 4
really
long into left
tight
6,
hairpin
60.
here. There we go. Getting it through there, and away we go.
Right
Yeah,
5,
looking
and
good
right
in this
4,
fourth
120.
sector. This is one of the hardest ones here at Hafren.
Left 3 plus, over bump, 60.
And hard on the brakes again.
Left 4, 50.
And I can definitely feel that
Right 6,
suspension
90.
starting to loosen
Right
up a
6
little
over
bit.
bump, and
So
left
we're
6, 40.
probably going to get a little slidey
Left 4
here.
minus,
Ooh.
40.
Don't want to hit those
Right
because
6
in
and
this
left
game,
5.
if you get even anywhere near the side, you're going.
Right 6
You're
long,
destroying
tightens
your
3
car,
into left
or
6 plus, 70.
you're destroying the lap. 9 seconds ahead. I don't know what
Left
the other
3
cars
and
are
left 3
doing,
minus.
but they are clearly losing to the second least powerful
Right
car
6,
in this
tightens
group.
4 into
Of
left 4
course,
plus,
next to
50.
the Renault Alpine. So
Right
both
6
the
and left
Renaults
4
didn't
minus,
have much
50.
power back then, but this one did pretty well, and it was huge
Right
with
6,
the civilian
60.
models.
Left 6 plus, and right 5
I mean,
tightens
you know,
into
back
left 3
then,
minus, and right
the
4,
rally
70.
cars were designed as rally. And there we go. See, I get too much into the talking. I've been it. But back then, the rally cars were rally
Right
cars
6
first,
plus,
then
over crest
civilian
and bump,
cars. So you would
80.
basically have a rally car with a civilian
Right 6
car. So
over
I thought
crest,
that was
40.
pretty cool, and wish it
Left
was
6
like
plus,
that now.
40.
So,
Right
and
6
oh,
tightens
we're
4,
getting up on
50.
the edge there. Wow, that was a close save.
Right 4 minus,
And
60.
my suspension is probably done. It just
Left
cannot.
6, 80.
It is sliding.
Left 5 minus,
I know
50.
you guys can't see that, but
Right
it is
4
very
minus,
hard
into
to
left
control
6.
it. Sadly, I don't race with a wheel. I wish I
Right
did,
6,
but you know
into
the
left 6 plus,
money
60.
funds aren't really up there. So we were racing just with
Right
the
4
PS4
tightens, into
controller.
left 3 long.
But I would
Finish.
totally love a wheel. So if anyone would like to donate that, you know, just hit me up. Be like, yeah, I want to send you this wheel. Be like, thank you. Like, and we are done at Hafren. There we go. So putting in the first place at that. Wow. Really good. I am shocked at that because I have not won other rallies with this car. So there we go. 3 seconds ahead. All right, next stage, which should be Sweet Lamb, I believe. And yes, it is Sweet Lamb. All right. This is a really fun one, but it can bite you in the ass if you mess up on it. So we'll see how we do here. So all right, Sweet Lamb, and of course with this game you do 2 stages, then you can repair all your stuff, whatever needs to be repaired. So the exact same damage that I did to the last
2,
stage is the
1,
same on this one. So
go.
we'll start out in the cockpit view here, and away we go
Right
here at
6
Sweet
over
Lamb.
crest, 70.
I don't know why it's called Sweet Lamb. This is
Hairpin
definitely, I
right,
mean, it's a
and
nice
left 4,
track, but
120.
not, and here we go, first hairpin. And yes, there we go. All right, looking good so far,
Left 3
and
tightens,
the little gravel
70.
cell here. Shout out to the Grand Tour. Oh, there we go.
Right 4, tightens,
Didn't
and
get
left
as
6.
inside as I wanted it to be. And
Left
up
3,
here
very
through
long,
this
crest.
hill, and man, you could just hear that turbo going. And there we go.
Left 6
Now we're going to
minus,
get up
over
here
jump,
to this
and
little
jump,
crest.
narrows,
A little
into
bit of a
left
jump
3,
still out
90.
in front. And hard on the brakes, very close to that gate there.
Left 6, 90.
And through here, there's that little jump there
Right
at the
6 plus, over
crest.
jump, 110.
Whoa, big air, and
Left
we
6 plus,
handled it
over
well,
bump,
of
and right
course.
3 long.
Here we go, hard on the French brakes again, a little outside.
Left 6, 90.
And like I said, I mean, you can
Left
see
4 into
that
right
if
5
you
plus,
mess up on
100.
this one, you are just completely screwed. Your car's just going to be
Caution,
absolutely
right 6 into
destroyed.
hairpin left, 100.
And here we go here, tight on the brakes. Ooh, that was a terrible hairpin there. Didn't use
Left
the
6,
e-brake
90.
as I wanted it to.
Left 6 plus, into right 5,
And here
140.
we go. Look at that gorgeous Welsh hills. Raining, of course, again.
Right 6 plus, 130.
Come on, Seb Loeb, Evo. Why did you have to make it rain all the
into right
time?
4, and
I feel bad for the people in Wales that have this game.
left
Like,
6
it
into
doesn't rain
hairpin
here
right,
all the time.
into left 3, tightens very
And,
long.
oh, there we go. And there. All right. And that suspension is, it is not turning how I wanted it to. There we go. And, ooh.
Right 3, over crest, 40.
This is a fun little section through here.
Right 6, over
Oh.
crest, 50.
Ooh, this car is
Caution,
getting
bump into
harder to
right
handle
3,
by
narrows
the
very
second.
long.
And there we go. And oh, no, it'll just respawn that, you know. Who put that gate there?
Left
Somebody
4,
paint that
70.
yellow. God.
Right 6, 50.
And through here, yep, that suspension is
Left 4
not
plus,
at
50.
all giving me what I need. And
Left 3,
it's
80.
very loose now, very loose. And
Right
through
4,
here, and
tight,
oh, it
narrows,
seems
into
that we've
left 4
lost the
minus.
windshield, and the wipers are still going. So
Right
I
6, and
think
left
I'm
2,
giving this
and right
game
2,
too much
into left
credit
6,
because
90.
that is alarming. So not sure how that is possible because they'd be going everywhere, and I'm pretty sure my friend Sean would be saying something about that. Probably how it's cancerous or
Right
that
6 long,
he
finish.
is about to have a hemorrhage. So, and there we go across the line. And how did we do? Did we get another first place? No, we got 9th, and that is well earned because I hit a gate. I mean, I didn't hit a gate. Who said I hit a gate? So we're second place overall. And lovely look at that Abarth A12. And I do have an Abarth in real life. I have a 2013 Fiat 500, and I absolutely love it. Recommend it to anybody. Next, we're up at Myron. And like I said, I'm probably just butchering these names, but you know, it's okay. Like I said, I'm not Welsh, so sorry if you are Welsh. Please comment and help me out here with the pronunciation because I'd love to give the real pronunciation. So. All right, so here we are at Myron. That's just how it's going to be, Myron. And this one is a very long and very, very technical one. So we're going to get in here to the car repair since we can, and you can see that I've pretty much fucked up the whole car. So we're going to get the intercooler, exhaust, electronics, turbo. Now, do I want the brakes or suspension fix? I'm going to go with the suspension, mainly because that's handling and I really need that. So we're going to go with that. And of course you can choose other options, but they'll penalize you on time, just like they do in real life, so I'm not going to do that. There we go. No windshield, and
3,
the wipers are still
2,
going.
1,
Because that is the
go.
thing. Alright, here we go at
70,
Myron.
left 5,
I
and
said
right
this
4
is
plus,
one of the
and crest into
toughest
left 6
courses
plus,
on
70.
the WRC circuit. It's rough.
6 over
That
crest,
is for
50.
sure. So here we go.
Left
Up
5
this
long,
hill
tightens
here
3,
gradually.
narrows, and right 3 plus.
And very light on the brakes because we did not
Narrows,
fix
into
those,
left 6
so
minus,
they
into
are
right 6,
little
and left
spongy.
6, into right 6
Through the
plus.
gate there, not hitting it. And here we
Left 4
go.
minus, into right 4,
Very
into left
hard
3
on the
minus.
brakes through there. And that suspension is
Right 3, 70.
definitely doing a lot better. It's a lot more. It's handling a
Right
lot
4
better.
plus, and
That
left
is for
2 long,
sure.
50.
After being fixed. And here we go, tied up through there,
Left
and
6 plus,
I just
and
want
right
this
6.
car to have a little bit more power. That would be
Caution.
great because
Left 5
it
into
is
right 2 long, and left
not
5,
giving me
80.
the power I need out of the corners. And here we go, up through here.
Right
And
6
yes,
plus, into
up
left 3
here.
tightens, and left 3, 50.
Like I said, this is an absolutely grueling stage. I mean, it is rough on the car, especially on the
Left
engine.
6, and
So
hairpin
much
right,
strain.
60.
And we'll get in the cockpit view here so you guys could see more of the very realistic wipers without a windshield. So,
Left 5, and right 4
and
open,
that must be
70.
hard for the driver and the reader, but rain is coming in, getting all over his notebook. Like they
Right
don't
6, 120.
see, they don't show that, but I'm
Left
pretty
5,
sure
into
it's
right
happening.
5, and left 6 tightens 3 minus, 60.
And here we go, hard on the brakes again, through the S's. Woo! A little squirrely. There we go.
Right
And a
4
little
long,
too
80.
inside for that. And yes, that beautiful Renault
Left 6,
engine.
60.
And fast part through here. Here we go.
Left
And
6
still,
plus,
I was
and right 3
quickest in the
plus,
first
and left 4
sector.
minus, 70.
And we are just owning here at Wales. And like I said, I will be doing the first
Left 3
4
plus,
stages
70.
today, be doing the second 4 tomorrow. So be
Right
on the
4 into
lookout
left
for
6,
that.
70. Narrows into left 4
And through
and
another
right 4,
dreaded
and right
gate
6.
here, very cleanly.
Left
Up
3
through
tightens,
there,
60.
there we go. And this is where it starts getting pretty technical.
Right 6 long, tightens 3, 90.
And we'll just jump to that outside cam. And hard
Right
on the
5
brakes
long,
through
into left
there.
6, 110.
That turbo working there. I love how you have the turbo gauge there. So you can see what it's doing. This, I believe, was the only turbocharged
Left
car
6,
in Group
100.
4, but don't quote me on that. I'll
Left
find
4
out
plus,
later.
and right 5,
But I
and left
believe
6
this was the
tightens,
only
70.
turbocharged car in that Group 4 class. So next will be, after
4
the
opens,
Welsh
50.
Rally, we're going to be doing the Abarth 131 at Pikes
Left
Peak.
6, 60.
So that should be exciting. I'm going to try and break my record,
Right 6
which
plus
was
long.
set by the Lancia
Left 3
Fulvia
minus, and right 5
that I
long,
drove
over
up
crest,
there. I think
90.
it was 10 minutes 44 seconds. But so be on the lookout for that. That will be coming sometime this week. And here we go through the
Right 5,
windmills.
70.
Wales does have a lot of windmills.
Right 6 plus, 70.
I'm a fan of windmills, just don't put them in the cars.
Left
You know, don't
5
put
and right
electricity
5.
in the cars. Leave that
Left
away.
6 plus, into right
do
4,
not like electric
narrows,
cars on
and
this
left
channel,
4,
that is for
and right
sure.
6, 70.
And through another gate there. And into sector
Right 4
4.
plus, 130.
And very good through there.
Left 4, 70. Left 5, into right 3, narrows,
Nice
50.
and easy. We got a hard
Right 6,
right-hander
into left
here.
5 minus, 40.
Through a tight gate. There we go. Just hit that one gate.
Right 5
Sweet
minus,
land.
50.
You know what? We edited it out. It's all
Right 3,
good.
80.
Nobody's ever going to see that. So, there we go. Through some more
Right
windmills
6, and
here.
left 4, over bump, 70.
And back on the power. Lightly break through here.
Left 6, 100.
Just see
Left
how
6,
much
80.
handling that
Left
wheel
4
can
tightens,
be.
70.
It is, like I said, this car is not a beginner's car. So if you get this game
Left 4,
and you're like,
right
oh, I'm
5,
just going to
180.
start out with the Renault 5, don't. Start with the 70s class. Do not start with this because you'll be
Right 4,
spinning
and left
around
4, very long, and right
in
5,
no time.
110.
And final sector here, still out in front, all green. So I don't know what those Lancias and those Peugeots and the Abarths are all doing. I don't know if they were taking a break,
Left
but
3, 180.
we are just smoking them in Wales here.
Right 4 tightens, 60.
And back on the power through here, really getting on it, and a little bit on the
Left 4
brakes.
minus, 40. Right 4,
There
very
we
long,
go.
tightens, and left 3, 50.
And ooh, tough through there. Back on the bank
Left
there.
5, and right 6, into
Saved
left
it.
5 plus, 170.
And there we go. Luckily, I did not damage that suspension much through this stage, but at the next one, Great Orm, that's a tight one. That is probably my least favorite stage on this whole game, is Great Orm. And you're about to see why. And here we go, rough on the brakes.
Left 2 plus,
Ooh,
into right 2
outside.
plus.
Not hitting that line like I wanted it to. There we go.
Left 3 minus, and right 4 opens. Finish.
And for a rear-wheel drive car, this car handles pretty well for rear-wheel rear engine. And across the line, there we go at Myron. And did we finish at top again? We did, yes. All right, second one of this rally. And next up is Great Orm. So we are top overall, 22 seconds ahead. Wow. Alright, so next up is my least favorite rally, which is Great Orm. And of course, like I say, you can't change the weather or the time of day in this, so there are some circuits that you can only race at night, which kind of sucks, but you know what, it's okay. So here we are at Great Orm in the night and raining. So let us check on our windshield. Those wipers are still going, and there's no way to turn them off, so
Right 6 plus, 40.
So that is lovely, and away we go here through Great Orm. This is a very, very tight asphalt circuit, and you hit those curbs at, you know, you hit them and you're basically either throwing into that wall or throwing that cliff face. So very technical through there, holding on through the curb. These cars are lower than you think. They are not like big rally raid vehicles. They are pretty low for off-road vehicles. And here we go, tight on the brakes.
Right 4, very long, and right 5, into left 5,
and
50.
Away we go. Up through here. Very nice. Whoa, getting really close to those rocks there. And this is, it's very hard to see in the night. And those lights aren't as bright as you think they are.
Right 3 opens, 60.
So there we go, nice moonlight hitting the Renault there, and up through this section. This is where it starts to get tough. Almost hitting those curbs. You really want to stay away from them as much as you can, because they can just unsettle that car so easily. And up through here, we're still out in front.
Right 5 into left 4, and
third
right 6
sector.
into left 4 minus,
and this is a pretty short stage, but still it's pretty grueling. Just because it's so narrow, and it's, you know, you got cliff face or stone wall, so you really does not give at all here.
Left 5 into right 6 plus, and left 6.
Here we go there.
Right 4 into left 5.
Very tight through there, hard on the brakes. Pretty sure I've ruined these brakes. Luckily, at the next stage, I can do all repairs, and
left 6, 130.
I didn't fuck up the car as bad as the first two stages, hopefully.
Right 5 and left 4 plus.
And still
60.
out in front against Larique. That's how you pronounce that, Larique.
Right 5, 80.
And I'm pretty sure he's driving a Lancia Stratos. So.
Left 5 into right 5 and left 6, 60.
And down through there.
Right 6
This is
into left
such
6 plus,
a tough
80.
stage.
Left 4 plus, 60.
And light on the brakes
right
through
6
there,
plus,
hitting the wall a little bit, and we'll get off of it.
Left 6
Very
into
surprised
right 6,
I haven't just
120.
absolutely wrecked this car through here.
Right 6
And
left
final
4 plus.
stage, or final sector,
Right 5
I believe,
and, right
and
5,
here we
50.
go. Light on the brakes,
Right 5
just
long,
get it
tightens
home.
over crest,
That's
and
all
right
we
6
need.
Into left 6, 120.
And very good through there. Up on that curb,
Left
get
6
away,
long,
get away.
tightens, and right 6
Stay
into
away
left
from those
6
curbs
long.
as much as you can.
Finish.
Oh, again, as I say that I do it. And very close to the wall. Holding on, and just absolute, wow, all of that for just hitting a little piece of paper and some metal. So I absolutely destroyed that thing. And it destroyed my car and sent it absolutely airborne. So that's realistic. But alright guys, so thanks for watching the first 4 stages of Wales. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow to do the next 4. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button.